So for the last 8 weeks, I've made a video once a week just to create some consistency so that I can grow the channel a little quicker. However, this week I ran out of material and I had nothing to produce. So instead of skipping a week like I thought I might do, I decided I'm gonna tell you guys the story about how and why I became a hairdresser. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm gonna show a 30-second vlog of our last trip to Savannah. So when I was really young, probably 4 or 5, I had a 1-length long haircut with bangs, and my sister had a round graduated haircut. So she had the short haircut, I had the long haircut. We were constantly getting comments about how we kind of went against the gender norms. So I think that played a part, as well as I had a flat top maybe a year or 2 later, which I thought was awesome. You know, it was just super flat, short sides. I thought it was awesome. And of course, my mom gave me haircuts throughout my childhood, and I can remember them being just uneven and jagged. I feel like the bangs would start in one corner and then end down in this corner. And so I think that made me look at haircuts a little more critically from a young age. And then I think in about 1st grade, my mom was on the phone and I wrote her a note and I said, "May I buzz my head?" And then I, indicated circle yes or no. And she circled yes. So I went into the bathroom, took my dad's face shaver, opened up the back of it where you can trim like sideburns and stuff pretty short, and I shaved my whole head with that. And then I went on to use the face shaver and shave my actual head with that. So I did not give myself a buzz cut. I shaved my head bald. And I guess I was too young to realize there was a difference between a bald head and a shaved head. But anyway, the next day I had to go to school with a bald head in the 1st grade, and I can remember it was kind of embarrassing. And my teachers actually called home that day to check to make sure everything was okay at my home. So that was kind of funny. So I guess my first haircut was at the age of 5 or 6. Also in elementary school, I can remember looking at other kids' haircuts my age and thinking like, I like the way that haircut looks based on the shape of the sides. So like if somebody had a short haircut, like a faded haircut, and it was kind of graduated, that style looked appealing to me at the time. As I've gotten older, I kind of like it more square for a short haircut. Anytime my haircut went inwards like this, I hated it, and I hated the way it looked on anyone else. So I had thoughts about hair at an early age. So from 6th grade to 12th grade, I went to a military school. And if you don't know, you have to have short hair. So basically, it needs to be faded and it cannot touch the ears. You're getting a haircut every 2 weeks. And if I ever forgot to get a haircut, last minute, my dad would have to cut my hair and he wouldn't do a very good job. So I thought it looked fun to try to cut hair. So I told him like, "Look, Dad, you don't do the best job on my hair. I bet you I can do just as good of a job on your hair, so why don't you let me cut it?" And then my mom probably thought it'd be hilarious, so in the background she's like, "Yeah, Cords, let him cut your hair." Somewhere around the age of 11 or 12, I cut my dad's hair for the first time. When I got to college, if anybody needed a haircut in my friend group or any of my roommates, I was pretty much the guy that they would go to. And eventually, we would barter like food or something like that. So I graduated college with a liberal studies degree, which, if any of you know, it doesn't really help you narrow down your job search. So for about a year after college, I basically did a few haircuts here and there in my apartment, and I was selling a lot of things on eBay, stuff that I didn't use anymore. So after doing that for about a year, I decided I need a trade, I need a skill. So I decided I'm gonna be a barber. I like cutting men's hair, it's kind of fun. But doing it in the bathroom at home and not being very consistent with it was not a way to make a living. So from there, I told my Aunt Nancy that I wanted to become a barber. And she explained that she doesn't think I'm gonna make a lot of money doing that. So she said, "Come look at my salon. I go to this salon called Van Michael. I spend a lot of money there and they're very busy, so I know they make a lot of money." She set up a tour with her stylist, and Kaya gave me a tour around the salon and explained that plenty of the senior stylists make 6 figures. As soon as I heard that, I knew exactly what I was doing. I was becoming a hairstylist. I asked her what the next step was. She said, you need to go to hair school. So I went to Aveda Institute here in Atlanta. I love creating things, and that is why I became a hairstylist. I knew I wanted to create something and I wanted a trade, something that I could do no matter what. No matter what, people are gonna be getting haircuts and I'm always gonna have a job. So that's kind of how I got into doing hair. Thank you so much for watching. If you know anybody that's thinking about going into the hair world, share this video with them. I'm happy to answer any questions. Just drop it in the comment section. If you enjoy our personalities or the adventures that we go on, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We post new videos every Tuesday. Stick around for the next 30 seconds. I'm gonna show you a quick vlog from our last trip to Savannah. Headed to Savannah for Nate and Laura Lee's wedding. We decided not to get an Airbnb. We're just gonna sleep in the back of the car and go to the beach in the mornings. Best thing about Armstrong, besides being next to the beach, for sure.
You're next to the beach.
It's 2:43 in the morning. We just got finished celebrating. Moriah and I are in Thunderbolt at the Walmart, and we are setting up our sleeping area for the evening and then head straight to the beach. How are we feeling today?
Like shit.
Moriah said she slept like a log last night.
Like I didn't move.
She didn't wake up once, which I think is a success. I woke up once, kind of hot. All right, we're back home now, back in Atlanta. We were not feeling super well yesterday because we had a little bit too much fun the night before, and I think it was worth it, but I hope I never do it again. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
We had a great time.